Happy New Year, Michelle. I hope that you are well, babe. You're taking good care of yourself. Let me just sweep the site with some cedar. Bueno. So, before I give these readings, I like to do a pre-poll. Just to see what this reading might be all about, to see where you're at, to better inform me of the messages that are coming through. Sorry for shaking the table so violently, sheesh. So when I did the pre-poll and I was connecting with your guides, your ancestors, shuffled, and this card came out. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. And so what I immediately thought, because there are several meanings that could be to this card, what I immediately thought was that this was about an individual who is giving more of themselves than another party is. So where there should be like equal give and take and reciprocity, there isn't. And someone is overextending themselves. What I'm also feeling for this card, and this is, I already explained that, but is that you need to be a little more selfish with your time, with your gifts, with your kindness, and start giving it to yourself. Especially since I feel like there's some disappointment because you're pouring out and it's not being received. It's not even being received well. So it has you feeling a little bit like jilted, like what the fuck? What is going wrong here? So that's just a little bit of a bonus. I'm gonna put that to the side. So let's get into the actual freaking spread that we're here to do. So we're looking into the year ahead tarot spread. And this is gonna have a card to represent your year ahead as a whole, an important lesson for you this upcoming year, the year 2021, an important lesson. How can you progress on your spiritual path? How can you stay connected to your inner truth? And then finally, what new opportunities await you in this year? So I'm already feeling you're gonna have a lot of choices, a lot of decisions to make. And because you don't know what the outcome could be, you're going to be feeling a little confused because they all seem like pretty good options, right? Or like the pain that you may receive from whichever one you choose, there's no greater or lesser one. It'll suck either way and it'll be good either way. So let's see, Spirit, what is a card to represent Michelle's year as a whole, 2020 as a whole? Thank you in advance for these messages, this guidance that you're here to share with us, and to be made visible and plain. A card to represent, hold on now, one card to represent Michelle's year ahead. You know what? I think I'm going to stop and I'm going to sage instead of using cedar and take a little breath. Spray this. I feel as though there's some like energy around you that's not really for you. It's kind of like they want to show that they're supportive, but they're not really on your side. So I want to say protect your energy first and foremost. And I mean that in a very physical way, like with tools, with breath work, with intentions. A card to represent, oh, I didn't even sage, I almost forgot. Represent Narcissus and Sage, my friend, grow. Burn for a second. Sweet. I opened the window crack because just before the reading started, I was like, oh no, I have a feeling. This is a strange feeling. Like, invasive is the first word I thought of. Let me stop rambling. This may not even resonate with you. Get back into this bitch. Okay, sweet. One card, please, for a card that will represent Michelle's year as a whole. I'm getting closer, I feel it. So much energy clearing. As I'm shuffling, I keep hearing things like, you need to express yourself. You need to express yourself. And it's not like necessarily artistic expression. It's a vocal. You need to express yourself. And whatever you're feeling, I want you to take the dichotomy of good and bad out of it. And let it just be what it is, okay? Wow. So your card to represent your year ahead as a whole, which is death. Okay? So I feel, and I know it too, in my bones, I can feel it. There are so many endings to come, major endings in your life, major. And this feels like energy that's been dwindling for a while. You keep revisiting it because it's important to you. It's like you've invested a lot in it. But regardless of what you have done, things come to an end on their own in their own natural progression. And so this card is saying to me, prepare yourself to release, prepare yourself to let go, because whether or not you're ready for it, it's coming. This new day is dawning. And you'll be so much better for it. So prepare yourself for this ending and for an eventual beginning. Because it's here now, it's happening in this year, and you can feel it as well. So this is your year as a whole. Thank you so much, Spirit. What is an important lesson for Michelle to be learning this year? An important lesson. There's buttload, and this one card will not suffice it. So can I have the main theme one? Bundle it up from Spirit. The gist of an important lesson. Okay, an important lesson for you in this year is to recognize that the wheels in motion when it comes to your thoughts, how you express yourself in your communication, they are rolling. And a new day, I keep saying a new day is dawning, a new day is dawning, but this is like revolutionary for you in terms of expression and in terms of using your thoughts as a way to move things in your life, your expression as a way to move things in your life. And so an important lesson for you in this year is for you to recognize that Spirit is here on your side, preparing you and backing you up in these instances too. So when the moment comes, when these moments come, and I feel like it's going to be a moment for you to open your mouth and to say what you need to say, to type what you need to type, to share what you need to share, you should grasp it, because you're learning how to feel out when those opportunities are coming, when the time is upon you, so to speak, to press forward. There's a new wave of energy intellectually that's coming to you. So it's kind of telling you like now is a great time for you to start a new project, something that requires your communication skills, your intellect, your mental power. And I feel like this is you finally finding out what motivation means, because motivation is not a precursor. We find motivation when we begin, when we start. Okay, so this is kind of telling me just start and let the motivation come to you through that action. And that it's important for you to maintain a success kind of mindset, to believe in the power of yourself, and that you're using all of your skills in service of yourself and others, because you're pursuing the truth of the matter, the truth of who you are and what you bring. All right. How can Michelle progress on her spiritual path? When it comes to spirituality, what can be done to bring progression about in the year 2021? What the heck? Oh my gosh, this is the card that I saw when I was shuffling for you and I was telling you about making decisions. And this card is all about choices that we're presented with, all about the myriad of choices, how we decipher between them, how they all have their different allures, their different appeals. And it's up to you to use your power of discernment, to trust your intuition when it comes to these opportunities, and not to let your wishful thinking, so to speak, or illusions come to fog up your vision, to like, well, mess up clarity, essentially. So okay, so to stay connected to your spiritual path, I'm feeling through this, is to stay focused on what you're doing, one thing at a time, to not let shiny new distractions come up. I'm feeling a bit of like, stay steady. You're focused steady on what it is that you actually want. Like I was saying earlier, like each of these decisions, these choices, these options that you'll need to weigh this year, they all have their equal good and their equal bad. So what you really need to be sure of is that whatever choice that you make in this year that aligns with what you truly want to bring forth, what you want to manifest. Are you choosing just to choose? Are you choosing intentionally? And what's the intention behind your choice? That's how you can progress on your spiritual path. Making sure that the decisions that you make, the actions that you take, are in alignment with your highest good, with your higher self, and with the direction you want to bring your life and your livelihood into. Okay. How can Michelle, thank you so much, Spirit, stay connected to her inner truth? This is giving me like, because the Queen of Wands is like an individual who's really tenacious, who really believes in what they're doing, who is courageous, who is motivated, who's strong-willed. Lots of fiery energy in this, but it's in reverse. And I feel like this could be about you. Like this is physically representing you. And I think what it's saying for you, I think what it's saying to you is that you're recognizing what it is that you're worthy of. And you're recognizing that the things you want, though it may be daunting, the things that you deserve, that you feel that you deserve, that you're worthy of, it may be daunting to go and get as a thought. But you are recognizing like how powerful your powers of self-sufficiency are. And you're really learning how to respect your personal values. And you're trying to make sure that your life is going to be the best that it can be. And you're wanting to honor that and to give your best, to show up as your best in relationships. And so with that in mind, like, you're wanting to stay connected to your inner truth by honoring what it is that you think you're worthy of in interpersonal relationships, what you want out of interpersonal relationships. Yeah, I'm getting that it's best to honor what it is that you're truly feeling in this. It's a pretty major connection because it's a pretty major card. And so, okay, to me this is, because I don't want to make any assumptions, I'm just getting a feeling it's not all zippity-doo-dah. So I want to give you both ends of it, okay? So on one end, this could be like, if your relationship, I'm so sorry about that horn. Let me shut the window. Give me a second. Okay. Okay, so let me wrap it up and like take it out of the realm of other individuals, because I don't want to read anyone else. I'm here to read you. So this card is telling me to stay connected to your inner truth. Overall is to not push yourself to show up in ways that don't behoove you. For instance, because when I was talking about this in the regular position, this is an extroverted queen. She's fiery, she's out there. But when it's in reverse, it's kind of like, I'm keeping my energy to myself. I am reclaiming my truth. I am taking care of myself. I'm honoring my feelings and my needs. I'm not pushing myself to be extroverted or putting myself out there. I am placing my energy inward. I'm rebuilding my sense of self and resilience. I'm bringing my awareness inward so I can hear myself. I can access those deep inner parts of myself. I can hear those aspects of myself and I can honor them. I can trudge that up and bring it out and expose it to the light of day. I'm discovering who I am and how I best express myself. And I'm doing so in a way where it doesn't matter what other people expect of me. I'm showing up in myself authentically. So you can stay connected to your inner truth in that fashion. By turning inward, by healing yourself, by preserving your sense of self, by discovering new aspects of yourself and honoring that. That's awesome. Very succinct. All right, so what new opportunities await Michelle in this year? What new opportunities await Michelle in this year. New opportunities. One card. Oh, God. You know what? I'm not going to put them back. Holy cow. This is a lot. Okay. So these are like cards 1 through 4 of your spread. Okay. So if you're following along with me in the spread, cards 1 through 4. And then all of these came out for the 5th card. So you have new opportunities for self-exploration. You got the Hermit card for spiritual realizations and connections. And yeah, the fact that it's here with the Queen of Wands is letting me know that like being in hermit mode, finding more things out about you through meditation, through spirituality, through spiritual practices, energy practices, is going to be super important for you in this year. It's a new opportunity that awaits you, an opportunity for you to turn within and reflect, and to make that part of your praxis, your daily spiritual practices at that. You have, oh my gosh, new manifestation opportunities coming in, opportunities for you to see these ideas, these sparks of light that come towards you almost out of nowhere, divine inspiration, if you will, and to take that and to wield it and to create and manifest a reality that you feel would best suit you now as you're exploring these inner recesses of yourself and finding out the richness of yourself and the aspects of yourself that you'd like to explore. Okay, so you have an opportunity at financial, material abundance and success as well. An opportunity for fast forward motion. If you take the ideas, if you take the golden seeds of wisdom, of inspiration that come out of this hermit mode that you will be embracing. This is something, an aspect of yourself that you fully embrace now. You know how transformative and powerful it can be. If you take all of these things and place intentions behind the actions that you have to create this kind of new dream life for yourself, where people are treating you the way that you deserve to be treated, where you're getting access to the support and materials that you need, and you're grounding that and you're taking that and you're using it full force. You're not just like saying, I have an intention, you're putting action behind it, because that's the second part of manifestation, right? By doing so, things are going to be moving super duper fucking fast. And you have opportunities for like fast-paced motion and growth and expansion. Like you will be going places this year if that is what you intend. Your ideas will be growing and expanding this year if that is what you intend. And if you do so intentionally. Yeah. Okay, so I hope, oh, actually, there was something else. I was putting my cards away. Oopsies. I was putting my cards away before I started this reading. And this card deck, what is that? This one. I was putting it away and it freaking like cartwheeled off the bookshelf and hit me in the foot. So I was like, cool, I'll just use this. But you don't have to disrespect me in that way, Spirit. But we will see what message they have for you before I wrap this up. What message have you for Michelle? You really wanted her to hear something from this deck. What is it? Bring it forth for me. Thank you. Yep. I'm having little hand problems. These cards are so big. Thank you. I love it. I was talking about this hermit mode thing and extracting kind of like a nugget of wisdom, your personal magic, if you will. And this is unlock the magic within. Let's see what the Magic Guardian has to say. Guardian, magic guardian. Stop looking outside yourself and recognize that you have incredible power within. Magic with a K is the energy of the universe that allows you to manifest and create through the direction of power of your will. It changes according to your frequency. The magic guardian is a representation of the angel of magic who helps you direct your will to bring something into creation. Shut the front door. And the fact that you have 2 aces here too, okay? This is all about creating your reality, sculpting that off the back of love, off the back of material wealth and abundance and security. Love that. She is an angel who swirls around shamans and wise ones when they are calling on the energy of magic to help them manifest something that will be healing and supportive of their path. She is the angel of all magic that is directed for the highest good of whoever is working with it. You are the magic. You are the answer. You have it all within you. If you've been searching for an answer or a reason to focus, recognize that all that you are looking for is already within you. You are a powerful and magical person with the capacity to direct your intentions and will, your desires, all of that into being. But your power can only be powerful when you own it. So take time to acknowledge it. Your ability to dedicate yourself to a goal and make it happen is a real gift that you're being guided to recognize now. Recognize that all of your life you have been manifesting your intentions. All of your life, your hard work, your dedication to yourself and to the causes that inspire you and that drive and motivate you, you have been manifesting through that energy. So nothing has changed now that you have different information about those energies. It's still all within you. So what are you going to do? I'm wishing you the best. I'm sending you all of my love. Bye, girl.